Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to Modern Marriage. Today, in the text we said we're gonna talk about the a woman, Christian, appealing, and realistic. I love the a woman, the Christian. That's mean you have a religious belief. The A, that's mean you're looking good and taking yourself quite nicely. That's mean realistic, and then that's mean you're able to think logically and able to make the wise decision. Let's read the text. 48 female, married 20 years, 252 male. Wow, that's good. You've been married for 23 years. That's a good life because that is not. I mean, like a good life. That's a long time being married because you've been struggle up and down, and then you guys learn a lot about each other, and then you become one. So that's good. Dead bedroom due to menopause and ED. So there's that lacking. Wow. So basically, on the physical part, that's the appealing part. That's mean that menopause. So she has issue. So basically, every time a woman have hit menopause, she kind of depressed, and from down on, she feel like she's not attractive no more, and she feel like she cannot conceive. It's a mental reaction on her, and she become more distant in relationship, and they don't want to have bedroom fun anymore. So that's a lot. We've been in a lot of stress over the last couple of years with issues with our kids, mental health, new diagnosis, continual anxiety. Every time we have family counselor, he sit there and say nothing. Well, here's the part. C part, the Christian part. If you have mental issue, you the counselor. Is this a female counselor or is it male counseling? And also on top of that, the counselor was is religious, because sometimes the mental aspect is that the kids can pray each other, can pray together, can pray, can fast, can read the Bible, and then can be looking for the presence of God to help them out. So that's another aspect. I'm glad they go to counselor for help, but what kind of therapy they follow? The therapy addresses him directly, man. He say, "Yeah, I understand. That's it," and he won't talk to me outside of session either. So I don't feel like I have a partner in this at all. Well, here's the thing: the guys always don't like to talk in public about his feeling, especially if he see the way the other person interact, and that's in the shutdown. If one guy is trying to open up with you one time and then you shut that door, you blame him, so he's not gonna be open the door again. Because what happens is, if you become emotional, you're gonna see him like he is a female, as a girlfriend, a boy, and not a girlfriend, not as a girlfriend. I mean, like a friend of yours, but not a husband. You're gonna respect him. You see, like he has feelings that he's not supposed to have, and then such and so forth, and then start crying, and then that's why the guy like to shut down and don't say anything, because we try to preserve our content by ourselves. That's why every time you ask us something, we always say nothing. Okay, so I don't feel like I have a partner at all. As time has gone and on, I have become vocal about social and political issues neither of us ever cared before, because again, they now affect our family directly. So yeah, I've changed, and he has zero word to say. So basically, here's our answer: you are the one that had to change. Remember, the guy married a woman expecting she's gonna change. Woman married a guy that she believe he's gonna change. She gonna change him. So that's not a realistic standard, because if you marry somebody, that's mean you love something about that person. Why you want to change it? You cannot change your husband to be your friend, your girlfriend. That's not nice. That's a lack of respect. And also the guys, also he's trying not to open the feeling about it. At least he trying to probably talk to his friend. Does he have a friend? Does he have family member? Does he have his past history? Remember, he doesn't. You don't say about his past history, because sometimes he probably see the same reaction happen towards his mom or dad or uncle or family member, and now he been through it. That's why he's trying to shut down, because he know the result of it. And on top of that, if you become vocal about it, that's mean you disrespect him. And then on top of that, you say he doesn't have nothing to say about it, that's mean you already lost respect for him, you already lost love for him. So the Christian part of the gun, because you're not Christian. In realistic, you already set up your marriage for a disaster, because realistic in a real relationship, a woman always respect the guy they love. But if once you respect the guy, that's mean the love is not there anymore. That's why we're about to talk like that. So yeah, I've changed, and he has zero word to say. He doesn't find me attractive anymore. And when I tell him I understand why, yes, I have extremely low self-esteem, he doesn't contradict me, just scoff. So I totally understand. So basically, probably if he's trying to tell you something, to explain something, you go backfire at him, or you're trying to return the question to him, and you try not to talk accountable, or try not to listen to him. So basically, that's the reason he's trying to be quiet and then let you do you, because what happened at the end of the day, he saw that you for you, and he saw that you're not realistic. He saw that you're trying to help, and then you neglect that. So basically, now in that situation, that you become selfish, pure selfish, and then you don't care what he's saying and what he does. So now he's completely distant from you. It's not because he doesn't find you attractive, it's that when you open your mouth, the way you behave is not attractive enough for him, because otherwise he'll be gone, otherwise he'll have another girlfriend, otherwise he'll walk away from the relationship. But he's in the house with you, that's mean that there's sometimes some moment you can work on. But if you decide to go on your own path and then shut him down, and then that's where you go wrong, because what happens is he's there, he's still there, even though he's not open to talk. Not most of the guys open to talk about it, but at least he's there. Last week he moved into another room of our home, painted the room. God knows he never do that. If I wanted to paint, new TV, new the new TV, the new recliner setup, is mean that he's moving on. That's mean he's trying to find another purpose. His purpose was the family, but now he's trying to live for himself. He's trying to have another hobby. He's trying not to focus on yourself, because now he saw that you're selfish. You shut him down, so now he's able to focus on himself, find out what he like, and then find that peace in life. Because what happened is he's still in the house. If he doesn't want a relationship, he will go outside, he will find somewhere else. That money is spent on the new TV independent, he will be able to find another roommate, probably a friend or a family member. If he's in the house, that's a good thing. You can still work on that relationship. I'm simply shocked, mainly because he's not one to take any sort of initiative about anything. It feels like the beginning of the end. Every time we discuss the future, we have a very different idea and plan. So I have long fear it will end, but I also just wasn't ready. We will just not watch TV together anymore. No more runs in a date. Yes, those are the only two things we do together. He's barely aware of what's going on with the rest of us already. But now he won't even be in the room when we just discussing sport, schedule, appointments, therapy session, etc. that go on every week. Anyway, it's a lot. I'm terribly sad. But here's the thing. You say you don't care how he thinks and how he reacts, so now you care. Which one is it? You say you're acting your own, he got nothing to say about it. Now he completely shut down. He doesn't want to be part of the conversation. He doesn't want to be part of what you're saying or what you're doing. He's just there, and then sometimes he's not even present. So now you have an issue with that. Which one do you want? Because if he says something, you're not gonna listen to him. But if he doesn't say something, you feel like you should be say something. At this point, the marriage doesn't need counselor right now. The marriage with some need like prayer. You guys need prayer, and you need a pastor or a priest. You need somebody that Christian level, and they can separate both of you and then listen to each one of you. If both of you are together, this is gonna be wrong. They gotta be separate. One male for your husband, one female for your wife, and then you guys gonna separate and talk it out. And then once you do that, and then at least once you guys can join together and then openly what's going on. Because at this point the trust issue is still there, but it's confusion because stress. It's just about stress. That's it. Like you say, being through menopause, that's become insecure. There's a lot of things going on in your mind, and then he is fit, and then he's 53, and then now he has a new purpose in life. Since you're not paying attention to him anymore, you're not listening to him, but you say that he's the one that's changed, but you're the one that changed first. And then now he see that he got no say so anything, so he's trying to live on his own. So be careful with that. And shout out to the CAR woman, the Christian, appealing and realistic woman. We love you all, and this was Modern Marriage. Give me a like, smash the like button, subscribe to know that's new, and to see my video daily, and I'll see you next one.